Hi everybody and welcome back to another video. It is I, Yasmina, your local mom friend, back again with some advice because you guys really seem to like the How to Get Your Shit Together University Edition video. So this time around, I'll be doing the same theme, so how to get your shit together, but just in 2022 because this is the year for all of us, bitches. Let's get our shit together. First of all, kind of need to define what we mean by getting your shit together. Usually it means that you don't feel in control of your life and you want more control of your life. If you think about somebody who has their shit together, they usually seem organized. That's what we'll be focusing on, is how to kind of get control on your life if you feel like you don't really have that going on, you know? Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for more quality content, and then let's get to the easy 6-step video. Step number 1 is to work on your cover, so what you look like to the outside, because like it or not, people judge other people based on their cover. So, you know, even though there's the saying that don't judge a book by its cover, people do that all the time. And if you are dressed like you look like you have your shit together, people will think you have your shit together. Polishing the cover does not mean that you have to wear a suit in order to look put together. Find your style and what you feel comfortable yet stylish in. It can be sweatpants too. The point is that you feel confident and like you have your shit together when you're going about your day. Since in this video we will be focusing on the inner side and how you actually can feel like you have your shit together, because it doesn't matter if you look like you have it together if you feel yourself like you're a piece of trash and you don't have it together. So step number 2 is to organize the parts in your life that feel disorganized. This can range from organizing and cleaning the space you live in to organizing the events happening in your life. The sense of not having it together is partly created from the sense that you're lacking control and therefore, quote-unquote, being a mess. And the easiest way to clear a mess is cleaning. Taking a moment to dedicate time to organize the aspects in your life that feel disorganized will help you feel less all over the place. Write down your courses and deadlines, projects, events, and things that you want to do. It can be a calendar or a journal or the note apps on your phone. If you feel like everything is out of control, try to focus on what it is that feels out of control. Try to organize those into smaller categories. Just take a moment to sit down and put those into categories according to when you'll be having your exams, when you'll be having your appointments, and regain control over your life that way. Step number 3 is to create a routine. This goes a bit hand in hand with step number 2, but in step number 3, we are taking it a tiny bit further. So now you've laid the ground to your life. You feel like you have a certain hold of where your life is going, and then you want to maintain that hold, and that comes from creating a routine. Having a certain rhythm in your life, meaning routines, create a sense of control and comfort, therefore creating the illusion of having your shit together. But it also in fact creates a space of said comfort and continuation, and pulls you out from the dump you're in. Repetition creates rhythm, and the rhythm creates the sense of meaning and that you're actually, quote-unquote, doing something with your life, and that you have it together. A routine for yourself can mean whatever you want it to mean for yourself. It can be a routine in exercising, it can be a routine of daily meditation, it can be a routine of your days looking pretty much the same. It doesn't necessarily have to mean waking up at a certain time every single day, even though that does create a sense of routine to me, and it does create a sense of me having my shit together. Have like a certain rhythm in your life, and routine creates rhythm whether you want it or not, because it's repetition, and repetition is a rhythm, you know? And having that rhythm in your life will make it feel like your life is not all over the place, but it has a pace. I've started this new habit this year, reading one chapter of the book in the morning that I'm currently reading, and then one chapter in the evening. Has a nice start to your day, but it also has a nice finish to your day. The whole internet has in recent years filled itself up with journaling and its benefits. However, no one seems to address why to journal. What's the reason to it? In the aspect of getting your shit together, it's important to pause and evaluate what is causing you to feel like you don't have it together. And to that, journaling can be a great mean. It doesn't have to be journaling, but it has to do with you pausing and evaluating why you're feeling so not in control of your life, or why you're feeling like you don't have your shit together. It can be many reasons. I can't give you an universal answer as to what it is. You have to pause and evaluate yourself in your own situation and what it is that's causing it, because all of the steps I mentioned previously, for instance, of your appearance or organizing the parts that feel disorganized or creating a routine, will not solve the issue of why you originally felt like you don't have your shit together. So pausing and evaluating your situation and really reading into it will give you a better clue as to what's wrong and how you can fix it. Step number 5. This is my favorite. I literally want to get this tattooed on me. Learn to rest in uncertainty. Life is uncertain, people, and we can't change that. Therefore, there will be times when you'll feel like you don't have your shit together. There'll be times when you feel like you do. It's totally normal for that to fluctuate and not stay the same all the time. I feel like we punish ourselves way too easily in the society as to the fact that we should always have our shit together, and it obviously has to do a lot with social media and the fact that you don't always present the best version of you right there. I have been this close to not having my shit together today probably 7 times because my neighbors are renovating. It's been 8 minutes of silence. In any case, it fluctuates, and that's completely normal. Step number 6, break down big tasks into smaller ones. My dad always asks me, how do you eat an elephant? The answer to that has always been in smaller bites. When you feel like you don't have it together, a lot of the time it's feeling disoriented, or it's feeling like you're a bit lost with your life right now or where it's going and so forth. Breaking down that sense of lack into smaller pieces, assessing why you feel that way, what can be causing it, and how you can step forward from that, because breaking down those tasks into smaller ones and choosing that one path to follow through, meaning that one task that you can focus on, will help you go forward and climbing out of that rut that you're in, or in that feeling of sense of lost or disorganization where you are in. Step number 7, and maybe the most important one, I don't know, these are all very important steps, is to stop comparing yourself to other people. And especially reflecting to myself, stop comparing yourself to your friends, because we all have our own lives, we all have our own problems, and a lot of the time when you feel like you don't have your shit together, you compare yourself to someone who you feel like has their shit together. And nobody has their shit together all the time. Nobody, even though social media may, make it seem that way. So stop comparing, it's just gonna make your life miserable. That was it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it at least reminded you to be kind and patient to yourself, and to remember that it is normal to fluctuate between having your shit together and not having it together. But here at least were some tips on how to get it back if you feel like you've kind of lost it. But don't forget to subscribe for more quality content, and if you want to see the first video that I made on how to get your shit together at university, or university edition, it's right over there. If you want to follow me on my social medias, I have an Instagram, it's called @jasusstories. I also have a podcast which you should definitely check out called @momfriendhotline. You can find it wherever you listen to your podcasts, and I talk about the same kind of topics as I did today, giving some advice, having a little cozy, chatty time, so definitely go and check that out. I will see you in my next video, hopefully next Monday. Until then, take care, and see you then. Bye!